Hi guys, welcome to the channel again. So today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I made this handmade palm oil the African way. So if you're interested to know how to make palm oil step by step by hand, please keep watching till the end. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, and also share this video as well to anyone that will find it helpful. So let's get into it. So this is the palm tree in our village, in our house. So it has two that is already done, so I had to get someone to help me to cut it down. So today I'm ready to work. So I brought out this one. The day they brought it, I did not cut it. I waited the next day. I brought it out, and then I'll take it out. Taking this thing out from this sack was a hurdle, you guys, because the it has this kind of chooky effect that actually gum on it. I don't know how to explain it, but I hope you understand. So it was difficult, but after much struggle, I was able to do it. And then I was set to do the work. So the thing was actually hurting me, like it was actually choking me seriously with my hand. I brought out a machete and this tiny this, I don't know how to call it in English. So I'll be using the two of them, and this thing is blunt. Hey, I did not expect this one. It was really blunt. It was not sharp. So I was trying this one. This one was much better than that one, but it was still not as sharp. So my sister had to help me to sharpen it at the end of the day. And I was packing this one that was already on the floor because I just want to clear everything before to continue before I actually continued. So I was using it. Hey, this thing was so blunt. It was not sharp at all. The one that was sharp, it was not outside, so I could not use it. So I was just trying to manage this one, but damn, it was really paining me. So ever since, like, all the times that we have been doing palm oil, I don't usually do this part. I don't do this. It's usually my brothers that will help to do it, but now they're not around, so I had to do everything. God, I suffered. Hey, it was not easy for me to actually do this part, to be honest. So after much struggle, my husband started to go and do this thing, sharpen it a bit, but it's with a stone, so it was still not as sharp, but it was much more better than the first time. Okay. So I was using all the strength that I had. I would stand up and sit down, stand up and sit down. Yo, hey God. I really tried my best. I would sit and stand until I was able to finally do the whole thing. You guys, I struggled. I struggled with this part, this process. And I had to just pieces this one because it was big. I'll have to finish it and then put it in a sack and wait for like few days first before I continue. So I finished the first one. This is the second one. So I'll still do the same thing. Okay. What I did on the first one is still the same thing that I'll do with this one. So basically that is it. So after doing that, this is what I had. I was done with the two. So now is the time to pack the whole thing and put them in a sack. So I'll have to pack everything and then put it in a sack and keep it in an airtight condition for you can put 1, 2 to 3 days. It's okay. 3 days is even much safe. Think 1 to 2 days to be okay, and then you remove it. It will actually be soft, very soft, for you to be able to boil it and then remove it again. So I was doing this with my sister. No, not my sister, just giving some attitude here. She was so silly. She wanted to do something to the camera. I don't know. But uh, we were working. So after that, we finished packing everything, and we had to tie the whole thing and then keep it, like I said earlier. So guys, I'm just going to go and store it in an airtight place and wait for a few days. I'll just in my mouth and wait for just few days so that I'll be able to remove it and then continue with the process. So yeah, see you guys in a few days time. And after doing that, I had to just clean everywhere because everywhere was just messed up. I had to clean it. My sister was inside trying she just really wanted to perform for the camera. I don't know, see her in the room trying to crawl and do something. So when I left, she came and wanted to perform. Oh my God. So this was me the day I removed it. I waited for like about 3 days or so. Yes, 3 days to be able to remove it. So now I will just loosen it, pour it, and then start picking it one by one. The thing is actually a long process. You need to take your time to do it. It take a long time, but it's actually worth it because handmade palm oil is just the best because most of them that we buy in the market are mixed. They mix colors in them if you're not lucky, okay, to get the good one. There are people that do good ones though. There are good ones, but some of them, if they're actually mixed, to be honest. So now this process is a long one, you guys. I had to bring out spot because after I'll finish picking it one by one, I'll start removing it from the distance one by one. I'll pick it one by one and then I'll separate them and drop them one side. That's what I'm going to do. So after I'm done, I'll boil it and then I'll get back to you guys. So guys, I actually boiled it and I started pounding it, you guys. I started pounding because it was the next day. I boiled two different pots, two of these big pots. So after pounding the first one, I'll still pour it and then pound the second one. I didn't want to do the first one first before I will come and pound it the other one. So I had to remove it and pour it in a basin and then pound the second one so that when I'm done, I'll just prep the two of them and then be boiling it one after the other. So I used a basket, small basket to actually filter it from the water and then pour it in the mortar. So that's what I'm doing here. After pouring it, I'll just go ahead and pound it. You will have to pound it very well so that the back will remove from the body. So I started pounding it. I wanted to pound it, and I asked my neighbor to help me because the children are always in our house, so they will help me to do it. And my younger sisters, okay, so she pounds so well. The children, anytime I'm around and they're around, they don't even allow me to pound food. They'll be like, they want to help me to pound food. So she helped out, and my other sisters too helped out. And this is the next process that I'm going to be doing. So because they pound, some of them actually broke, and it is actually so sweet, you guys, to be removing it and be eating it. So now I actually boiled water. The water is warm. I boiled the water is hot and not too hot because I'll be using my hand to actually do this next process. So I was just caught up with removing the broken ones and then to eat them because it's fresh. The thing is actually usually sweet and you can use it to even take with gari as well. The thing is actually nice. So I'll pour the water inside. The reason why we use warm water is for it to actually separate. It to actually separate from the main body of the pan kernel and also the shafts that are actually in the oil, so it will actually make it to separate and much more easier to actually separate the whole thing. So I'll pour the water and then I was mixing it. It's cold a bit so that it will not be too hot for me. So now is a process that I have to use my hand. I have to wash my hand really well to actually do this process. So I'll actually be mixing everything, pour the water enough so that it will actually um separate, not too much. The water should not be too much because I ended up having so much water, you guys. It was so much because I used two different pots and it was much full in the both of them. So I will use the water and then still separate it and then be dropping that one is actually of no use to me right now. So I'll drop it. I'll continue making this process. Pour water again. This is cold water. Hot water is already inside, so I'll just be using the cold water. If you can use warm water to do that process, but it's your hand you're making use of, so it will not be too hot. So I was just separating it and dropping it from the other side. Meanwhile, my sister was actually helping me to boil another water again for the other one because it's two different pots I'm making, right? So that's basically what I'm doing. So I was just using my hand to actually bring out the shafts because I need to actually bring it out and then the main body of the back canal as well. So I will just try to separate them, pour water so that it will rain well and then pour it from the other side. So I had to call my sister to come and assist me with this one, with the pouring of the water because it was a lot of work for me to be doing it and still fetching water from the other side. So she was just helping me to do the thing so that I would be fast, much more faster, and then finish so quick. I kept on doing the same process until I was done packing the shelf. So after packing the shelf, I'm going to be using the basket, the small basket, to pack the rest of the thing that is inside. Oh my god, if there's something I realized for both of my younger sisters, it's like they both love camera a lot. They love performing for the camera. So next time when I'm actually with them, I'll make sure that like they do something, like I was not even aware that they were doing this kind of faces to the camera. So I'll actually future them properly next time to do content with them. So I had to use the basket, like I said, to pack it, and she was just pouring small water for me to rinse it. So the oil will pour back in the mortar. So after doing the whole thing, the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to be filtering it. Still using the basket. I'll fetch the oil and then filter it in the basket and pour it inside the pot so that when I'm done I'll just go and boil it. So yeah. So after doing that, I actually pounded the first one and I pour it in the basin. You see that oil actually gather inside the basin. So now I'll still be doing the same process that I did with the first one with this one. That's what I'm going to do. I'll just go and bring down the water that was boiling already. You see, the water is already on fire, boiling. So it's not going to be too hot, just warm. And I'll see the oil actually gather at the upper side. So I'll boil it, and this is where the remaining this thing is. So that one is not going to be a waste, it will be used. It's actually used for baby oil. For oil. And this one actually boiled. I allowed it to boil, and this is what it is. So the thick one and the oil is up, water is down. Okay, the water is down and then the thick one is up. So that's what I'm going to be packing. I'll pack the upper one, both the thick one and the oil itself, and then I'll leave the water inside. So I'll take it down from the fire and then I'll keep it for it to be warm. So this is the second one I'm boiling. So the first one now is already outside. I'll allow it to cool down a bit. After cooling down, I'll come back and pack the oil, and then the thicker one that is at the upper side. So guys, now back after cooling down, I came back to pack it. So that's what I'm doing. I will keep packing it. Oh, this thing is time consuming, but it's actually worth it because god, handmade oil, no matter how small you put it, it will actually show. It actually easily catch a food, and you don't have those bad smell and all those stuff, no coloring and stuff. So it's just organic and original. So I'll just pack it little by little until I'm done. So when I'm done, I'll do the same thing with the other pot as well, because it's the same process. And I'll also go ahead and boil the smaller pots. I will boil it. As you can see, it's already on fire boiling. So this very process now, the thicker one is going down and then the oil is coming up. It will actually go down and then settle down, and then the oil will settle up. So you just bring it down when it's fully boiled, and then just get your oil in another plate. So that's the thicker one there. That one too is not a waste. You use it to eat yam and potato. Is usually sweet. Just pour salt inside and then warm it. It's usually very very nice. So now I allow the oil to cool down. Now it's cold, so I've gotten my two bottles, and I actually used this leaf of orange to I folded it and then put on the mouth of the bottle to pour inside, because we don't have a smaller funnel. If you have a smaller funnel, it's easier and better, you guys. And I was not aware this bottle actually broke from the other side, so it was pouring. I was like, oh yeah, we are done so far, do. So I had to clean the downside of this thing and use another pot to put inside, so that in case even if it pours, it will be in a pot, it will not waste, because something that took so much of my time. So I gently pour it, and I will still be doing the same thing with the other bottle as well. I will still pour from this one as well. So I'll just pour it and then remain the one that is settled, because that one is the thicker one. I don't need it in my oil, okay? To actually make the oil to spoil if I'm storing it for a long time. So I have two of them. You guys, I was expecting like three or three and a half, even four, but I had only two, but I'm still grateful. Thank you. Bye.